Hello, hello. Grandmothers, mothers, aunties, cousins, nieces, ladies, friends. Guess what? We're here again. And this is actually vlog number 10. And I need to make mention that I need to start putting that in my, somewhere in my header, perhaps, maybe. But nevertheless, guess what? After I left Chinatown next morning, guess what I did? I headed to church. Yes, I did. My soul needed to be fed. Excuse me again. You know, wherever you are, if you can go to a church, sometimes you need your soul to be fed. You need to hear some uplifting words. And me being a member of a church, um, hey, I was born and raised in church, so I know where to get my strength from. But I really enjoyed service, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna head on to Sunday school early in the morning, get there by 9:30, and then I hang out for noonday service, and then gonna uh, probably feel kind of churchy. I'm gonna go back to night service, and that's exactly what I did. You need something uplifting. You need something to be able to feed your spirit and your soul. So church was as usual, and after church, I hung out at the CVS parking lot. Now let me tell you, there's a delicious Chinese food restaurant. I don't recall the name of it, but it's on Market Street near Florence, and they have donuts there as well. Big, huge donuts, and they've been there for a long time. So after church, I sat in the car and I enjoyed that Chinese food, I tell you. And I got a little sleepy. I think I nodded off. There's some shade trees there, and I think those trees have been in Inglewood for maybe 75 plus years, but they're huge and they provide a lot of shade. So I hang out in the parking lot, and I'm like, hey now, don't stay asleep too long because night service is gonna start. Went on over to the night service. Let me tell you this: the testimonies of the saints. When you hear the testimonies of the other church members and friends, visitors, you look at your situation and say, you know what? I cannot even complain. The testimonies of the saints. These saints are saints because they follow God. They follow the doctrine of Jesus Christ. And they believe at this church, in which I believe, that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. And whatever your beliefs are, so be it. I know what has kept me. And so they are telling of the miraculous works that Jesus Christ has done in their life. So I'm listening to the testimonies, and the testimonies are their experiences that they've had, whether they were written testimonies or speech, they were speaking of their testimonies. Nobody knew my situation. So I'm listening, and it gave me so much strength that I said, I am going to continue to feed my soul with the testimony service. Sometimes you can go to different services, they may not even have a testimony service. But if you can find one, wherever you are, may not even have the clothing to go in, even if you hang out at the door, lady, you have to be able to grow and gain strength from the testimonies. And I tell you this, the singing went forth, praises to the Lord, and then of course they had a speaker that maybe can speak about 15 or 20 minutes. But the testimony of the saints, you have to feed your spirit when you are outside. Now, someone had let me know that they too were in a similar situation with children, and I was just listening, and I said, "How can you go through with children in a car? No family, no friends. How can you take children through a situation like that?" I would think that the authorities may come and take your children, but it wasn't so. Maybe it was about 3 weeks. The lady told me she was in a car. My heart bled. My heart bled. If you're in a car with children, please find some way deep in your heart to allow someone to take care of the children. I don't care if it's a church, if it's what can I say, the YMCA, YWCA. Find out how someone can help you. Don't be selfish and don't have so much pride. At the point I had a little pride, but remember, children are most vulnerable. So if you're listening to me, hey, uh, please take my advice. They don't need to hang out in the parking lot. They don't need to hang out at the park. They need shelter. And I'm gonna pray that those who are hearing my voice right now, if you have children, don't harden your heart. You will be able to have your children again. Don't think that you are not going to be able to have your children, but in the best interest, you can say at this time you cannot provide adequate housing. Um, Pretty soon, well, most of the time now, school is out, but yet and still, they deserve to walk from room to room, not over the car seat to the trunk, to the top of the van, wherever you are. Please listen to me. Don't have so much pride. Okay? Well, we'll talk again, but those testimonies of the saints, they're going to strengthen you. I trust and believe you're going to go and find you a service, and you're going to say, wow, yeah, yeah, I really, really was fed. Okay, now, God bless you, and we'll talk again on Tuesday. God bless. Have a great day. Bye bye.